Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Brad Gothier, and today we're going to be talking about modern ways to scale your business without needing to hire any additional employees. Because this day and age is pretty miraculous. There's ways to automate nearly anything. It's not positive in terms of the overall jobs market, but in terms of being an entrepreneur, it really allows for you to scale your operations fairly quickly now by using technology in the right way. And that's something that we do at our company, and it's something that has really worked well for us in the long run, where the more that we can be smart about getting things done, the quicker we can get things done. And a lot of times we can save expenses, and it just allows us to grow the business even faster. And so with that said, I'm going to show you 5 different things that you can use to scale your business. And so for the first one, I'm going to hop over to my computer here. And you may have heard of these, you may have not, but just in general, I'm going to explain this in a just an overview standpoint. So the first one is Fiverr. Fiverr, and there's a few others like Upwork and different platforms where you can hire people. But basically what Fiverr is it allows for you to hire contractors in almost a purely transactional process. So if you ever need some sort of task done, like illustration, copywriting, all sorts of logo design, all sorts of different things that you may need that is just a one-off task. If you look on Fiverr, there's pretty much someone that is willing to do anything. You can either post a request or you can find someone right away and just hire them through their very simple interface. So when you look for contractors, just the thing that you want to keep in mind is you want to look at their reviews. Obviously, you want to have someone that is decent, and you also want to look at what they offer. You have to remember that you get what you pay for. And so sometimes if you just take the cheapest option, it might not be the outcome that you want. At the same time, if it's a really expensive option, it might not be the right fit for your needs. And so when you look at who is going to be providing the services, just look at their reviews, their process, and all of that. I'll put a link in the description for Fiverr here. And if you have any questions or you have any thoughts on this, please leave a comment below. The next thing that I want to go over is how to keep in touch with your customer base and your prospects as well. One of the biggest challenges with especially small businesses, but all businesses, is communication. And the more that you communicate with your customers and your prospects, the better everyone will be. You'll stay top of mind for your prospects, and you'll keep your customers updated. And it's just something that is a really great way where you don't need to have a one-on-one conversation, but rather you can spread your message out. And with something like ConvertKit is really amazing because you can send essentially plain text emails. And it's really cool because the plain text email looks like it's coming from you, which is really handy for making it feel one-on-one. But at the same time, you can do all sorts of different automations and things that are, for instance, if someone has opened an email, they may get something else 7 days later. Or if they didn't open it, maybe they get a reminder 3 days later. So you can set up all these different rules in there where it starts to automate your entire communication channel with your customers. And for most, at least professional customers, they check their email on a daily basis. And so it's a really great way to reach them. And it's just a very effective way to scale your time instead of sending individual emails that may serve better as sending out as a broadcast. And so please check into ConvertKit because it's a really great option. Another one is on social media. So social media can be a complete time waste, and it's also a necessary evil where a lot of the customers and prospects live on social media. So you have to continually create a presence on there. And one of the best ways to make sure that you're sending them out to as many places as you can is this app called Buffer. You can get it on your phone or you can use it, from your computer or whatever. But basically, you can set up all of your different accounts, and as you find helpful information or you want to share an article or a video or whatever it is, you can just load it in your Buffer, hence the name. And the Buffer is going to share it on the different platforms on regular intervals. So it looks like you're alive, but at the same time, you're not sitting right on the social networks and going through and posting them on 5 different places, or wherever your brand is. So it's just a really, really great way for you to scale your social media efforts. And then another one, and this is a shameless plug because my partner and I run this, but your website is essentially your 24/7 salesperson. And especially after this past year, where a lot of stuff went remote and a lot of stuff went digital, where the brick and mortar is going through a rough patch, well, your website is always available 24/7. It's essentially a salesperson that never calls in sick and is always there to spread your message. And so when you're thinking about scaling your business, you definitely have to look into ways to use your website in a way that might answer questions. So if you get a lot of questions on certain topics, maybe create a frequently asked questions section of the website. If you're not selling your product online right now or accepting money through digital payment structures, definitely you want to move that online. And there's just so many different use cases for a website that it's a no-brainer to spend a lot of time making sure that the website performs optimally for you. And then it's just going to help you scale pretty much infinitely. And what's really exciting is it also frees up a lot of your time. So the more that you put in the website, the more time that you're going to have to work on the business. And then another way is basically what I'm doing here is by creating videos. Those are much more effective than one-on-one conversations a lot of the time. Obviously, conversations and sales process and stuff like that does need a personal touch. But if you're just trying to get your message out there, there's no better way than something like YouTube or Vimeo or hosting it yourself through like Wistia. But all of the different video platforms allow you to have a one-to-many approach. So think about if you have a sales staff, they can only present a demo one time, or they can only present your offering one time each time that they're talking with someone. But if they record a video and then they share that through your email list and it's hosted on your website, all of a sudden you can reach thousands of people nearly instantaneously, and it basically clones you thousands of times. And it also then, again, just like your website, it lives out there forever. And so it's just a really great way to boost your overall reach of your business without needing to hire additional people. You don't need more salespeople. And it's just a really great way to automate your sales process. And so with that said, I just wanted to create a short little video here of some of the tools and techniques that we use internally for automating our process of attracting new customers, working with existing customers, and just creating internal projects. But overall, by using technology, you can really scale your business quickly. And the more that you get the hang of it, you're really going to start seeing that snowball grow into something pretty remarkable. And over time, you'll have so much free time that you'll be able to work on your business instead of in your business. So please take these 5 suggestions that I have, implement them in your business. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please like, please share with someone that you might want to also have this information. And until the next video, have a wonderful day. We'll see you then.